I'm really nervous about how this is going to look. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Stevie, the smile behind StevieMStarks. And today we are reviewing a brand new makeup primer. But before we get into that, I'm just going to do a little story time. So I was going to Sephora and I was looking for this mattifying primer. And of course they were all sold out. So the employee was like, well, let me just make you a tester. So that just reminded me that before you buy things and you have no idea if you actually like it, ask for a tester. Most of the time they will be able to give you a little tester or sample just like this. So without further ado, we are going to be reviewing this right here. And this is the One Size Mattifying Primer, and its official name is the Oil Sucker. Yes, you heard that right. It is supposed to suck all of the oils out of your skin before you apply your makeup. So I was like, I need to review this for the oil girlies like myself who tend to get very oily in their T-zones. Okay, so let me give you some background on this product before I apply it. Like I said, this is called the Oil Sucker Extreme Mattifying Alkaline Primer, and it is by One Size by Patrick Starrr. It is going for $34. It's supposed to give you a matte finish. It's non-comedogenic. It's best for oily skin. It's vegan and it's long wearing. On the Sephora website, it says that this is a primer that delivers an immediate and extreme matte finish while tightening the appearance of pores. So just to give some reference, I have combo skin. I have dry around the perimeters, very oily in my T-zones. So I love to use a mattifying primer before I do my makeup, especially if I'm going to be wearing my makeup for long periods of time. So when I heard that this is coming out, I said I have to try it because like I said, it's supposed to be an extreme mattifying primer. With that being said, I have heard that you only need to use a little bit of this in the places that get extremely oily. So if you are a dry skin girl, please do not use this. I heard that it can do dry patches and all this stuff. So I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction with this. So all my dry skin girlies, I don't want you to say Stevie said to go buy it because I didn't. This is for the oily girls, okay, like myself. But let's just get right into this. Like I said, got a sample of the Oil Sucker. And she told me a little goes a long way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply this on this side of my face, go do the rest of my makeup, and then come back a few hours later to see how my makeup is set. So it is like, it has like an orange tint and the consistency is kind of thick. She said a little goes a long way, so we are going to do this primer in my T-zones only. And it has mattified already, y'all. This ain't playing. Like, can you see how it has like taken away the shine? Wow, that was quick. You can actually see the difference. Can you see that? Like, you can see how drying this is. For an oily skin girl, it is definitely taking away that oil. You can see it right here too. See the shine? And that's where the Oil Sucker was. Okay, that's kind of scary, but you know what? We gonna see how this works on the. Oh yeah, it's tight. It's tight. On the perimeter of my face, I'm going to be doing the Milk Hydro Grip Primer because, like I said, I am combination skin. Let me do this so I can see. Wow. Oh. I am nervous. I'm nervous. Okay. So it is still drying with my foundation. Because this is so mattifying, I am going to not use a mattifying foundation. I'm gonna go in with the House Labs, and I'm using shade, ooh, what is it? 480 medium deep neutral. But first I'm going to put my hair back. All right, so we are going to apply this foundation. I can feel where the foundation hits that mattifying primer, and it makes it a little tough to manipulate. Like, I can feel that it's a little rougher where the primer is, and I think that's just because it's so drying right there in those patches. You can really see the difference where I put the mattifying primer, like right here, as opposed to right here. It is more of like a dewy finish right here, but right here, it's not that much shine. So this is what my face is looking like with the oil sucker mattifying primer and the foundation. Now I'm gonna do the rest of my face, go do some housework, and then come back and show you what my face is looking like after like 5-6 hours to see if the mattifying primer actually held up like it said it would.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top.
Since this is a mattifying primer, I would not let your concealer dry down. Like, I normally let it sit for like 30 seconds or a minute. Don't do that. If you let it dry down, it's hard to blend. Like right when I waited till the end to do where I put my concealer on my forehead, it took a lot to blend that out. I'm gonna go in with my foundation brush, and I'm just going to blend out those harsh lines. Wherever you see harsh lines, just go back with your foundation brush and blend it out. Okay, I think that looks pretty good.
You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love. The things I love. The things I love, 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 love. The things I love. The things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love. The things I love. The things I love, 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 love. The things I love. The things I love. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all.
So this is the final look. Absolutely gorgeous. I will put down below in the description box all the makeup products I used for this makeup look. But now I'm gonna go do some housework, and I'll be back in a few so that we can get a review of this oil sucker. It is almost 11 o'clock, and I believe I've had this makeup look on for at least 5 hours, at least. And I can honestly say, I am very impressed with how well it's controlled my oils. As I get a little closer to the camera, I can see that there's oils in the crease. But if you remember, I really did not put a lot of the oil sucker mattifying primer in the creases of my nose. I really just focused like around here, my forehead. There's absolutely no oil on my forehead, y'all. None. Okay? That's how I know that this primer worked. And I am so impressed with this primer. So impressed. After I finish this sample, I'll probably test this out like a couple more times and then finally decide if I want to buy that primer, because I already have like 2 of my favorite mattifying primers. But this one could easily slide into my top 2 if I think I like it as much as I do. During this video, I really like it, but I'll come back with an update because it has kept my face looks so good. It's around my T-zones. That is awesome. So let's recap. I used the One Size Oil Sucker Mattifying Primer only in my T-zones. I repeat, if you are a dry skin girly, please do not use this primer. Don't do it. It is so mattifying. I just think it would I don't know, dry you out entirely if you are a dry skin girl. I really wouldn't even suggest this for normal skin, to be honest. I would only suggest this primer for my combo oily skin girls, okay? If you are not one of those, do not try this primer. Do not. But if you don't believe me, just get a sample from Sephora and try it for yourself. But for us oily skin girlies, this mattifying primer is nice, okay? I can see me using this for like days where I know I'm gonna wear my makeup a lot. Not a lot, for a long period of time. This primer did what it's supposed to do. It had me a little scared, I'm gonna be quite honest. It had me scared when I saw how much it dried my skin. But because I think I used a foundation that wasn't matte, it worked out. If I had used this primer, plus a matte foundation, plus the powders, plus a matte setting spray, I would have been dried out. I do not recommend that for anybody. Use this primer, use a satin finish. Is that the makeup term? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Use a foundation that's not matte. Then go in with your powders. Probably go in with a hydrating. I would say go in with a hydrating setting spray and then a mattifying setting spray. Just so that you don't dry out entirely in this zone. Because that's what I did. I used, what did I use? Oh, I use the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is a setting spray with hyaluronic acid. And then I use the One Size Mattifying Primer. And I think it worked very well with this makeup look because it looks gorgeous still. Okay? I absolutely love this look. I absolutely love how this mattifying primer worked. One Size, you did a great job. You came through for the oily skin girlies. Thank you. But let me know below in the comments. Do you think the oil sucker is worth it? I want to know. Or have you tried it already? I also want to know down below in the comments. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Love you. Bye.